Oza. It's Betway Beat. Back with another exclusive for you guys. You know what to do, man. To make sure you get these exclusives, you have to subscribe. We need you guys to join this community, this revolution that we're building here at SoccerBeat. And today we've got a man who's been in the news for many, many reasons. For what he said, what he's doing on the pitch, what his club is doing, what is not happening at national level. There's lots we're going to get through today. We're going to wove our way into this journey, but we're celebrating a huge moment for him. Poster boy, can I call you a poster boy?
You can. You can. You can.
Officially, Tsehofazo Mabasa is here with us. Orlando Pirates striker, Bafana, top goal scorer candidate. Let's get straight into the big one. You know, Pirates are the team to watch. Other team everybody's talking about scoring goals, creating, just playing I mean, I heard words high octane, coco melon football. Just really. I mean, and the fields are full. You know, fans are coming out. It's a good time to be a Bagania right now in Sakhofatsa as well.
Yes, definitely. Been part of a great team this season, even in the previous season. Though there's more that we wanted to achieve last season and we couldn't. I actually think that this is the season. We've shown it in each and every competition that we played. We want to win every tournament that is available to us this season, and we're still on the right track, and we're still in it to win it.
In it to win it, and that was the word that actually got you into trouble in the social media streets. Because some people are ready to throw in the towel, but for whatever reason, you're still in there.
Yes, especially in the league. Before the Sundowns game, I had said in the media that the league is not done. A lot of people were coming with that expression that the league is gone and Sundowns have run away with the league and what. But I think this weekend's result, it was really important for us, and we're glad that we managed to get it. And we are going to continue to push them, from behind. Yes, we are chasing them, but any little mistake from them will be there. We'll be there to take over, and hopefully it happens this season for us to win the league.
Working like a true striker, any little mistake that they make, I'm gonna capitalize. Also, just the mood in the Buccaneers, the bond. Maybe it's the documentaries that we saw. The fights that you had. Also, then you managed to also win things in that process. This past 2 years, being a Buccaneer, in that what we're seeing a brotherhood upon them.
Yes. There's a lot of unity within the group. The brotherhood is there. You know, even in the fights that you see, we know that we are fighting towards one common goal, and that is to win at the end of the day. Because that's all we want to achieve as a team. We want to win trophies, we want to win cups. We want to leave our mark when time is up for us here at this great institute that we find ourselves in. We want to leave our mark and make it even more memorable and more difficult for the next generation that's to come.
Like I said, for most of this, I might look smart, but these questions come from fans, and there's also that a huge wonder, waking up in the morning for training. You're gonna be playing with Rele, the Coco Melon kids, Saleng, all these guys, Tito, being a striker right now, going to training. I'm sure it's like when am I getting there?
Yes, definitely. Like one thing that we like as strikers, even Evan can tell you the same thing, or Radio partners, that we like to hit the back of the net. And with the amount of creativity that we have behind us, it's crazy, it's insane. You just enjoy playing football. You just enjoy making runs into spaces where they'll find you, regardless how small the space is. We have players that are capable of finding you in the tightest of spaces, and that's all that you want as a striker. To be able to get those opportunities time and time again, and hopefully put them in the back of the net.
And we caught you there arguing with Rele as well when you didn't give that pass early on. How do you guys maintain that? I mean, it's upsetting, of course, when you don't get the ball and then the team doesn't get the result. How do you guys manage each other?
Yes. One thing that we pride ourselves in within the group is that we are able to listen to the other person as much as we want to give advice. So we are able to take in advice and also give out advice. Because we know at the end of the day, we want what's best for the team, and we want to win games. And in order to win games, we're gonna need each and every one. Regardless of what sort of advice I might get from maybe a Sibisi. He might tell me something different in this game about a defender, and it will help me in that game, to score a goal and then we win the game 1-0. Same as him, and as I can tell him and say, look, I see this guy, he's a striker. He would want to move this way and what. Just try and block that lane. You understand?
Sure.
And he blocks it and makes a match saving tackle. We win the game 1-0. So we are there and we are trying to advise one another, and try to build one another as well for the better of the team.
Yeah, we even as a non-Pirates fan, you sit back and you're like, what does the coach tell these guys? Is it the coach's philosophy? Is it the personality thing? You know, walking excited. Even when you lose, I've seen Pirates fans sing.
Yes, I think it's also because of the performances that we managed to put out. There's nothing like uh, losing games where you have fought and performed well. But just unfortunate not to get the result. The coach always encourages us, and he always tries to build us up. Even against Stellenbosch, when we drew 0-0, it was very difficult for us. A lot of the heads were down in the change room. But one thing that coach said to us was that, guys, this is far from over. Pick your heads up. Sunday we are going again, and we are going to win on Sunday. On Sunday after the game, at this time, we'll see different faces to what we see now. So for now, do me a favor, just lift your heads, and tomorrow we start working again. And that is exactly what we did, and we managed to get 3 points in a very difficult game on Sunday. The amount of faith and belief that the coach has in us, it's crazy. And us as players as well, we are willing to fight for him. We want to fight for him. We want to see him succeed. He's a very great coach, and a great father figure within the dressing room and the team as a whole.
And guys, thanks for engaging and giving us all these ideas and what to ask Sergio as well. I'm getting goosebumps. Feels like I was in that changing room hearing Coach Joseph Riveiro switch these guys' minds around. We're gonna talk Bafana Bafana. Stick around. We're gonna talk his personal ambitions with the new boots from Under Armour that he's gonna have. Is he gonna lift that goal scorer's crown?
How would you like to win a little something extra just for joining the best in the game? For a limited time, we are teaming up with Betway and giving all of you access to a SoccerBeat exclusive. If you join Betway using the sign-up code SoccerBeat, now in March, you'll get 25 Rand extra bet. That's right. It's time to get way more out of every bet. Standard T's and C's apply.
Hey, it's been a different schedule. Back again. I'm here with Tsecho, who's been on his calendar. There's now CAF Champions League as well. You played every single cup final on offer and won, won some as well. Demanding schedule, and you are still expected to be, a performer individually, even as a team. How do you guys maintain? How do you maintain personally?
It's being an athlete. Recovering as best as possible because traveling into Africa, having these away games, it's not easy. Like I mentioned earlier, that there aren't really a lot of direct flights on the continent, for when we travel and play the Champions League. So you find that we travel for about 15 hours, an entire day, and then the following day you have to train. It's a day before the game, and then the day after it's a game, and you're expected to perform. You come back, you have a day, and then it's another game in the league. So there is no rest. But obviously, our sports scientists at the club, they try and help us a lot in terms of recovery, what sort of foods to eat, the ice baths, the massages, the cryotherapy as well. All of these things, they play a huge role in making us and our bodies ready for this tightly packed schedule.
A few years ago, maybe 5 years ago, your schedule was not looking like that. Also, the demands on performing were not as hectic as they are at Pirates. I mean, Pirates, you walk out the door, there's a fan, there's a, you know, and there's you also, you expect to do well in the black and white personally. You want to be famous, you want to be popular, you want to be the best, and you can only do it at a big club like that. But you've been on loan before, which was not as glamorous, not as exciting, not contesting titles as well. for a few years. Was there a point where you were like, this thing is unsettling? This.
Um, Not really. I just took it as maybe it's my opportunity to take a step back in my career. And maybe reevaluate. Sorry, how I've been doing things. In areas where I need to improve, areas where I need to do better. So that was my opportunity to do that, being out on loan. As much as it, it hurt a bit, yeah, to be away from this wonderful club. But still, it helped build me, to become more courageous, to have a lot more strength, mentally in dealing with certain situations, that have come up even now. It has helped me. It's a phase that helped me grow a lot, and it's moments that I'll never forget, because they have built me into who I am today.
And the conversation has changed. You know, top goal scorer conversation, Bafana should be included. You're in the right mixes now, which is where you want to be as a player as well.
Yes, definitely. Look, like I say, the thing with the national team is that sometimes it is a bit disappointing. You find that you don't make the final squad. But one thing about myself, and one thing I've, that my journey has taught me, is that I will continue to knock on that door, and that door will eventually open. I don't doubt that for one bit. I will get my opportunity again in the national team. But for now, I'm just going to keep on pushing, and yeah, hopefully that opportunity comes again.
And it's a hot ticket to Morocco, Baba, and your competition. And it looks like Bruce prefers to play like one striker. So it's like, for sure if they pick four guys, there's maybe one extra space for one more guy. The competition is tight. As you look at it, you know, what element do you think is maybe missing in your game to catch the coach's eye?
Probably the consistency. I would say. I would love to score a lot more. Um, in a longer run of game. I'm probably in a span of 8 games, have like 15 goals. Make that decision easy that he has to choose me. Not for it to be as difficult as it has been now. Because even now he's able to go with any of the strikers that he's picked. There's Lyle, there's Evidence, there's myself, there's Iki at Sundowns. And we are all doing well within our own right. We are scoring goals this season, last season as well. So whoever he picks right now, it's a bit of a difficult decision for him. But like I say, I want to be at a point where I make that decision easy for him. Through my performances. So let my performances speak for me. In a span of like 8 games, let's say I score 15 goals, there's no way that I wouldn't be selected to the national team, and I think he knows that as well. So my job is to try and make it easier for him.
Is it now really, really just? I mean, there's no one around, it's just me and you. Is it really a coach's instruction that Tito can be free like that? Or do you guys also sometimes as strikers look, it's Tito could have released it earlier because we're watching. It's divided. The country's divided. Tito holds on too much. Others are like, no, 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 it works. It works.
No, it just comes with uh, the amount of freedom that the coach gives us within the structure. As long as we are within the structure that he wants us to be in, we can do whatever on the ball, and as long as we learn to rotate the ball as well. But there are moments where we will have to wait on the ball. Like for example, it's the same thing that Sipo Chain does. You'll hear the crowd whistle and what. Where at that moment he needs to stand on the ball because no one is coming to press him, and it's tactical.
We
All
don't
of these
understand, Galoptina.
it's tactical. All of these things. So if a goalkeeper's on the ball and no one is coming to press him, it means the numbers are equal. And each and every one of our players are marked. But the minute that one of their players comes to come and press Usipo, for example, it frees up one player of ours, and it's our job and their responsibility, who's ever on the ball, to find the next free person. So that's how it works, and that's how you break down opponents. So even with Tito, as he does those things, he's inviting pressure so he can free up even more players. So it it's the freedom that the coach gives us. It's a freedom that the coach gives.
He's really about it. Tito's not doing his own thing there. It's part of it's part of the strategy as well. And we miss our boy Saleng as well. If there's, I don't know if you guys talk, but if there's anything you'd want to say to him that you want the fans to hear,
Um,
we miss you, boy.
yeah, no, we miss him. We miss him. A very good player. Yeah, but we miss him. We miss him.
Buya, buya Saleng. Kumbula, man. We miss high octane football. This is Tekofazo Mabasa. We're going to get into the fun bits now. These come from, the SoccerBeat team, and there's some threats in there from the likes of Cheese Boy. So let's go to an ad break and come back.
How would you like to win a little something extra just for joining the best in the game? For a limited time, we are teaming up with Betway and giving all of you access to a SoccerBeat exclusive. If you join Betway using the sign up code SoccerBeat, now in March, you'll get 25 Rand extra bet. That's right. It's time to get way more out of every bet. Standard T's and C's apply.
Show back Betway beat hanging out at Tekofazo Mabaso. Top goal scorer candidate Bafana Orlando Pirates. He has told us a lot. Been through a lot in this conversation, but he's also a fun guy. You see him with a smile on his face a lot. Maybe it's because of scoring the goals. Any other hidden talents that we might not know about that you've got?
Mm.
If Tiski maybe didn't work out.
I think I'm a good player at FIFA. I'm one of the best at the club. As you know, when we in camp and what, we'll play a lot of FIFA and what. I'm one of the best. Definitely top three there.
Who are the other two? Maybe we'll give you a hard time.
Mabasa and Gabel. I mean,
Okay. Next time we have a FIFA competition, we know who to target now in the Pirates team. Um, Craziest teammates, funny guy, teammate.
oof. Sibisi, Philip, Lamin. I think those are the top three. Very funny guys.
Every
Always
every
making jokes. Always. Yeah.
Sure, and and toughest opponent. I mean, I'm sure you faced many, but where you like, hey, today, yeah.
Oof. It's one that I'd have to think about, but I think it would have to be Grant Gegana. He's quite smart. He's quite intelligent in terms of the way that he defends. And even Sibisi Bottle, I struggle against him in training. He's a really great defender, intelligent as well. He knows how to close down spaces that you want to go to and wish to go to, and it's evidence in how he has been doing well this season so far.
Yeah, so we know why now you're also sharp because Sibisi gives you a tough time in the dressing room. The best dressers, the best dressers in the team.
Ooh, best dressers. Uh,
I'm a swinky.
Olisanda. Before, obviously, it would be Vincent Pule, but now he's not there anymore. So Olisanda would be one of them. Um, I say myself, I'd be one of them. And then there's Tabiso Munyani. It's hard to choose between Tabiso Munyani and who else is there? But these are all people that can dress. Yeah.
No off days between the three of you.
Yeah, well, sometimes they are. Sometimes we go for that casual look. Yeah, but yeah, they are off days sometimes.
So, and we've tried to pick out the singer. We've seen the war cry before the match, and you're like, no man, who's the singer in this team?
We have a lot of singers. Muhaung Goodman Usele, Botlela as well, Sibisi. Yeah, they are the ones that usually lead when it comes to Guicho songs, in the dressing room. Yeah.
Why do you call it Sibisi bottle? Like, does it bottle you? Why?
I don't know. It's a nickname that he has had for a very long time, even when he was at Golden Arrow. So I still haven't gotten to the point of asking him where he got the nickname from or how he got it. Maybe I should ask him. It's a really good question. I'll ask him.
We'll wait for that answer as well. And now this one is there here I was asked to even add from Cheese Boy, from Cheese Mukwena. He said, "I dare you. If you don't put me in your team, this is him. He wants to know your top five. Your five-a-side team, and he dared you. You better put me in your team."
Legends or
Oh, that's a good one.
legends or
That's a
current?
good one. That's a good one. Let's go with because you've played with legend. That's the thing. Okay, let's go with legends
Legends. Oof,
that you played with.
that I've played with or played against.
Yeah, against, yeah.
Legends in goal, maybe Itu, Kune. Um, the other five players, it's very difficult, but I think Cheese was one of them. Um, let's see. Uh, Roland Puche from Cape Town City was also quite
Very
a
nice.
good player. Though he didn't spend that many years in the league, was a good player. Um, I played against Tulani Serrero, I think, when he was at Ajax. I was still at Celtic back then,
Okay,
so
okay,
he will
okay.
definitely
We
be
got
there.
Cheese and Serrero running things, Puche,
Yes, City.
holding, and Kune Kune.
In goals,
Yeah.
let's see, at the back, who can I go for? Mm,
Let's play Puche sitting. Who's up front? Who's scoring the goal?
Scoring the goals, let's say, I would have to say Bradley Grobler. He's one person that I admire in terms of his finishing ability, and what he's done for this league. So definitely Bradley Grobler.
Decent. Legendary five-a-side team by Tsegofaza Mabasa. And he says, "Geez, you've made it. Keep feeding him." Thank God. This was Betway Beat. I was hanging out with the future legend, top goal scorer, Tsegofaza Mabasa. Congratulations, Under Armour, as well, on your journey. May this partnership grow into bigger and better things.
No, thank you. Like I said, a very big opportunity for me, and I'm looking forward to grabbing it with both hands, and running away with this opportunity. Under Armour is a very big brand, and hopefully we can continue to grow together as I also grow in my footballing career into becoming not only an Orlando Pirates legend, but a South African footballing legend as well.
Hi, Dango.